Hello, friends. How are you? Today is one excited topic. Today is a day 17, and the topic is difference between the two great and profound Power BI and Tableau. Two great profound business intelligence tool. What is the difference? What is basically utilized into the industry at a highest scale? How many industries are using the Tableau, how many industries are using the Power BI. If you want to learn with the start, then what particular thing you need to learn first, what you have to get expertise on. You This is the video is about it. And I am Kishan Joshi, and I worked on both. Like, I made a great Tableau presentations. I made a great Power BI presentation as well. So I understand the whole things. And let me, in this video, I am going to talk about the perspective and understanding about how Tableau is working, how Power BI is working, what is the specifications you need to know about the selection of the particular tool in your industry at your personal preference. So, on a landscape of visualization, both tools has the great capability. On the landscape of course, Tableau is having a higher cost than the Power BI. On the landscape of integration, both has a greater integration capability. So let's go deeper into it. I am I am going into the one article, and from that we will understand further about the selection about the Tableau and Power BI. So I'm sharing my entire screen. Hopefully my screen is visible. So this is a Power BI and Tableau, which is the better business intelligence tool in 2024. It's a website data camp from where this article is written. So you can go and go into the description. I will provide this link, and this is a great article. So what is written? A good decision making process find a balance between the decisiveness and due intelligence of conveying information quickly and highly valued in all of the business. Both of the tools are highly valued in both of the business. Highly valued in a industry, highly valued in the business part. So we will talk about the similarities, we will talk about the differences, we will talk about the prices and performance and user interface, and advantages and disadvantages of having both, as well as what is better for you, what is specifically for you, what cater your need in a better manner. We will discuss on it. So let's talk about the business intelligence tool. Why business intelligence tool basically needed? So business intelligence, what intelligence tool is having is basically the we are living in a business is basically very uncertain. Like, we don't know which thing work, which thing not work, which customer will have because of the which reason, why people buy our product, why specific machine is not working properly, why specific things not operate at the highest level, what is the reason behind attrition of the employee, what is the reason behind the certain things which operate in the industry. So if we don't have the data, our decisions will be vague, very vague. So data is needed. But in the journey of data collection, in a journey of data cleaning, in a journey of surveying the data from the customer, in a journey of getting the data about the specific problem, the problem in a today's generation, which is so prevalent, is we get the masses of the data, which is directly not give certain insights. There is a 1 lakh row. Like, let's say I am talking about these things. Like, I made a one Jupyter notebook. I'm saying to you. So there is 6,000. There is around 365 rows. This is a normal data set. It's a very small data set. But if the what if 2 lakhs rows are there, 3 lakh rows are there, 5 lakh rows are there? The data is so big in today's generation. And due to that reason, like if you has a, like let's say you only had a has a 6,000 rows or 10,000 rows, is you able to get the insight by saying the particular data? Just imagine these things. I'm saying this. Can you give me the insight about this is only 10 rows are given, 6,365 rows. Out of that, 10 rows are given. Just in a second, give me the insight about um, which how many people got a 5-star rating, or how many total number of children are there, or like which people has a 3-star rating. Can you know these things? You don't know. But if you gone with the graphs, like if we gone with the graphs, like I made this box plot, you can say that this outlier. I made this plot, and you can understand the whole things quickly. This is the whole thing I done uh, with the Python, not in Tableau or Power BI. But I'm talking about Tableau or Power BI. That's the reason why this particular visuals are available to me. So that's why I utilize it. So visuals, if the visuals is present, like the category wise distributions are there, like, and we just got the row wise data. If we just make the chart, then we can get the understanding about, okay, TV category sold at that level, computer category sold at that level, the the laptop category sold at the highest. So this kind of insight we get through the visualization. That's the reason why Tableau and Power BI, like visualization tool, is very essential into the company. Power BI and Tableau similarities. There is lot of similarities. So it is written that according to data for Gartner, Power BI and Tableau are the first and second most popular business intelligence tool on the market, which is average 4.4 ratings from over 2,500 reviews. Power BI and Tableau. Power BI is the first in rating. Tableau is the second in rating according to the data from Gartner. Because both are great tools. Both are having an intense capability. They provide a variety of visualization. There is a lot of type of graphs. This is, I think, Tableau interface. Yeah, this is a Tableau interface. And in the Tableau interface, we can make a great amount of graphs and all the stuff. In the Power BI, we also can make the scatter graph. We can use the slicer to filter out our result. We can use the pie plot. We can use the bar chart. We can use the column chart. We can use the line chart, and lot of things. So different visualization. So let's tackle the things Power BI versus Tableau. There is a lot of similarities are there. Similarity not in a terms of interface, but in terms of work. Power BI is good for report purpose. Tableau can also can do the great reporting. And for the Power BI, there is a lot of capability in terms of Power Query editor. Tableau has Tableau Prep. So I utilized both. So what I realized is this. Let's talk about the first point, which is ease of integration. So Power BI is obviously from the Microsoft. So if you already utilize the Microsoft different services, then Power BI can integrate at a greater level. Like Power BI can integrate with the different Microsoft tools, Office tools. When Tableau has an integration capability and a great interface, basically, uh, Tableau can connect with the Tableau AI, as well as Tableau can give a great idea about the interface is very record drop type. Means just use the CSV and upload it. CSV and upload it. Filtering procedure are also simple. So this is the first difference. So Power BI in terms of ease, in terms of integration, the Power BI is still winning because of it is integrated with the Microsoft. So it's a great tool. The Tableau versus Power BI price. That's when the Power BI wins. Because if you talk about the Power BI desktop, it is basically free. If you go into the Power BI Pro, which has almost similar capability to Tableau, then it is only 13.70 per dollar per unit per user per month. So which is quite very nominal price. Power BI premium was also we can get in the 27.50 per user per month for the enterprise level. So even price is very nominal in terms of if we talk about the at an enterprise level. The fee gives big data analytics tools and simplified data management. There is a lot of big data analytics tools are available in the Power BI. If we talk about the pricing of the Tableau Public. Tableau Public has a very is basically Tableau Public is free, and I already made the video on the my channel. So Tableau Public is quite interesting interface. Maximum of the features we got in the Tableau Public, but we can't perform the high level data cleaning there. When in a same free or addition of the Power BI, we got the Power BI query. Power BI, it's like basically the Power Query editing. We get the power in a free version of the Power BI. We get the Power Query edited and we can transform the data and establish the relationship and we can make the connection of the different tables are there. But the same thing if we want to do in a Tableau, then we need a license version. We can't do in a free version. The $17, $70 per month per user. This is the price of the Tableau. So Tableau is really quite costly. But the but the customization power of Tableau is enormously great. If you want a customization, if you want a fast visuals, like let's say in a meeting, like if you are not working on a personal project, but if you are on some meeting or in a conference room, if there is a lot of data and stakeholder ask about, okay, I want this particular insight. Okay, in a car models, which particular car has the highest EMI? Give me this report. So you can generate visuals in a second in front of the stakeholder with a just drag and drop mechanism. So it is so simple with the Tableau. So Tableau is like a enterprise version. It's great, but the if you want to practice on the Tableau, then Tableau Public is great option for us. Tableau Public is a great option, and we should go with the Tableau. Anyone want to understand the Tableau? Just go with the Tableau Public and you will get the understanding about the data, how to work with the data. So at a student perspective, we don't need to purchase the Tableau Creator option, but Tableau Creator is only used in enterprise level. So and it has a high level on a large scale of data like 1 million rows, 10 million rows, like very big data sets are there. And if we want to work on a very big data set, then Tableau Creator and license version is necessary. So Tableau Creator, if we talk about this option is for individual and team members, and it provide access to Tableau desktop, Tableau prep builder. Tableau desktop is like when all the features are there, when we can integrate at a certain level, when we can do with the certain programs and there. So Tableau desktop, Tableau prep builder, and one creator license for Tableau serve or Tableau cloud. This gives you a visualization and analytics tool you need. So yeah, So a lot of visualization tool, a lot of analytics tool like standard deviation, and the sum, average, and count, distinct, and lot of critical type of analytics is already present in Tableau Public as well as Tableau Creator. I used both, so I can say this thing. No, it's just very like if many people likes the Power BI. If you ask to the Power BI person like this, he will say that the Power BI is great. We can do all of the analytics like average, count, distinct. But in a Tableau, it is quite simple. I am telling to you, like with my experience, if you want to do the average sum, it is just a one click away. If you want to color according to the certain criteria, it's just a one click away. So visualization tool of the Tableau is great, and there is no doubt about it. Tableau Explorer has a $14 per month per user price. This option allows us to explore the data with self-serve analytics. It comes with a one Tableau Cloud Explorer license. So we can explore the Tableau Cloud as well. And it is quite big opportunity for us because if we go with the Tableau public, then it only has around a certain amount of data, like around 8 GB, whatever I listen according to. So around 8 GB of the data are can be fetched with the Tableau public. Like that much the only size limit they has in order to accessing and on the data part. Tableau Viewer has a $15 per month per user price. With this option, you can only view existing Tableau dashboard and visualization. It comes with the Tableau Cloud View license. So it is basically Tableau Viewer is basically for the stakeholder. Like they if they don't want to work with the Tableau different users, then what company is they're doing is like basically stakeholder has the viewing rights with the Tableau viewer, and Tableau creator makes the great amount of amalgamation of work and make the great visualization. Now, according to visualization, the decisions can be impacted of the company. So the decision of the company is impacted with the visualization. So that's the reason why uh, when it works to when it times happen like the decision of the company is determined by the visuals at certain degree because that's the reason of the business analytics tool, and that's the Power BI and Tableau difference. Now go into the detailed viewpoint. Name of the license Power BI desktop, cost monthly free cost in a, we can get access to Power BI desktop. There are a lot of type of Power BI desktop, Power Query Editor. We got the Power Query Editor and basic cleaning function in the Power BI desktop. So it's quite good. So description allow you to use all the basic Power BI functions. Yeah, and basic reporting skills. My preference is that when you want to make the report, use the Power BI. When you want to show the visualization, the use the Tableau. So name of the license is Tableau Public, and this is all information you can see this like Power BI Pro has a 13.70 price and free if you have Office license of 365. Then it's free. If we're talking about at the same time, the Tableau Public is free, but Tableau Explorer has a $14 price. It allows the holder to build a dashboard and visualization based on the dataset provided by the colleagues. And the same work is done by the Tableau Public, and Tableau Public is also great, but certain great features we can got in Tableau Explorer. Power BI Premium 27.50 rupees, Tableau Creator 70 rupees. That's why like $17 per month is very big amount. But so that's the reason why the Tableau Creator is only for those who who has a large scale of data. Because Power BI, I seen many times Power BI just hanged. Power BI just stopped working, not able to handle the uh, big data set, and at the same time when we upload any of the data set in the Tableau, like Tableau accept all, but Tableau is very pricey and costly as well. So according to your need, you need to choose. If you have to work with the high scale data set, I'm suggesting to you go with the Tableau Creator license. And Tableau Creator license has all the features of the data cleaning and all this stuff. If you want a basic data cleaning, then Power BI is good because Power Query Editor is free. But in a Tableau, we don't, Tableau public specifically in a free version, we can't do much of the cleaning part. That is the most important thing. If we're talking about the Power BI premium capability, then it is an enterprise level specific license that enables viewing access that everyone in your organization license, but it require a license. But all the features of the Power BI, we got the understanding about it. And Tableau viewer has a $15 per viewer. It's basically utilized by the stakeholder. Tableau versus Power BI performance. If you're talking about the performance side, then both can handle the large data set. But the Tableau is way much powerful in performance. So the mark goes to the Tableau. Various stages of the connection type. We can build a lot of connections in a Power BI desktop version, which is free. But we can't make the great relationship with the Tableau free version. So if you want to use the free version, then free version, I think Power BI is superior. Power BI or versus Tableau. There is vast difference, night and day of the difference on the user interface. If you learned Power BI first, may probably you has a bias toward the Power BI. I learned the Tableau first. So that's the reason why I has a bias towards the Tableau. But I'm still suggesting that the 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 intuitivity of the Tableau, which is provided in the interface, is very intense. Like we can just drag and drop and all the features started to working. We can we if we has the clean data, we start working on the working on the Tableau in a seconds and make a visualization in a second. So Tableau is great in terms of visualization. Advantage versus disadvantage. Power BI advantage. Cost effective. Power BI is generally more affordable, especially for small and medium sized business when the large data set is not needed. That's where the Power BI comes to picture, and Power BI has a great advantage. And at that time, it although it's giving the some cleaning functionality, which Tableau public free version of the Tableau is not providing. That's the reason why I'm going with the Power BI in terms of cost effectiveness. Second, integration with a Microsoft product. Seamless integration with the Microsoft product can be seen because Power BI is made by the Microsoft. Excel, Azure, SQL Server, we can directly fetch data from there. So this is the power of Microsoft. With if we talk about, then Microsoft product has a great integration capability, ease of use, and it's quite user friendly. And many, I according to me, the Tableau is way much simple than Power BI. But whoever learned Power BI, they say that the Power BI is way much simple to learn than Tableau. Like it's all preference. Like I learned the Tableau first, so it's chances that have certain biases towards Tableau, and Power Tableau is so strong according to me. Then strong BI, let's talk about the Power BI. Then the strong BI and data warehousing capability. Yeah, data warehousing capability is the capability, like the storing capability of the data and It's good. Power BI excel in a data preparation and business intelligence. Data preparation, data cleaning, the data type changes, and lot of things are so much superior in Power BI. Disadvantage: it's limited to Windows. Power BI does not natively support Mac OS. So if you has the MacBook, then then you have to go with the Tableau. It will be great for you. Performance with a large data set is the very. It's like I seen many time Power BI is just hang. Performance issue can be seen here actually, like in a large data set. If we just put the large data set and performance issue is seen, so like it's not good for the company who has a large data set utilization on a daily basis. Less flexibility in advanced analytics, like in a Tableau it's very flexible. It never give the error here actually. Power BI on the side, like if we have to solve error again and again and again, so like it's very tedious, like very tedious to work. I don't like Power BI that much. I like a Tableau. Like let's talk about the Tableau advantage. Then Tableau visualization and analytics offer greater flexibility. The flexibility is enormous. We can start working in a seconds. Not only that, it not cause the error when we use the different fields. It change your their graph accordingly, and we can use the Tableau's design is happen in a certain way that let's say we don't we create a two attributes. So only graphs which can handle this attributes only are represented at that time. So Tableau automatically understand that for this two attributes, this particular graph is not good. So that shows the user don't able to mistake there. So that's the power of Tableau. Better handling the large data set tend to perform better than the Power BI with very large data set. It's like 10 million rows it can handle, 100 million rows it can handle. Better with the large data set. There is no doubt about it. Cross-platform support available on a multiple platform, including Windows and Mac OS. Every place, like it is that it is presentable. Strong community and support. Tableau is around started their work when Tableau company established around 2003 or 4, and Power BI is very new around 2015. So large community support we can got with the Tableau, and Tableau is quite old. That this is the advantage they got. The disadvantage is the cost. Of course, it's very costly. Steeper learning curve. I don't believe in this particular thing. Like I started my work on the Tableau first before after I literally felt that the learning curve is not that steep, but many people believe that maybe I don't know. I started working on the Tableau before I worked on the Power BI. So that can be my bias, but I don't find that much difficult the Tableau stuff. Less seamless integration with the Microsoft product. Of course, that will happen because Tableau is not a Microsoft product. Which is better, Power BI or Tableau? It depends. It literally depends. What is your need? This is a summary. You can see these things. All so this is it depends. If you has a large data set to work on, if you has the money, go with the Tableau. If you want to don't spend not want to spend the much money and you needed to work on the low data set, means not a short, not small data set, then Power BI is good, because free version of Power BI has a greater cleaning capability. If you want to do the cleaning part, then not much features available in the free version of the Tableau. You have to purchase the Tableau creator. So that in a Tableau prep, there is lot of things are available. So it totally depends. So that's all from my side. Hopefully it gives you a specific insight. Thank you so much for listening. I'm stop sharing the screen. Hello, friends. Hopefully, this particular video gives you a value and insights about what the particular purchase you have to made, and what is the particular thing is very utilizable in the industry. So, if you are learning, then I am suggesting to you you should learn both, and explore hands-on experience with at least the free tools. So it is, both learning is necessary. Learning both will definitely improve your visualization capability and integration with different data sets at a deeper level. It improve our mind. So, but if you has a target with specific industry, then you can go with it also. So that's all from my side. Hopefully this video helps you a lot. Thank you so much for listening.